Alright, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Freaks on the Loose, featuring Donald Trump, the Freak in Chief. So, this tweet came out. I got my little pillow here. You know, I'm strapping myself in. It's like a nice little armrest, so bear with me here. I'm trying to be comfortable while I record videos. Buffalo protester shot by police could be an Antifa provocateur. 75-year-old Martin Gungino was pushed away after appearing to scan police communications in order to black out the equipment. At OANN, I watched. He fell harder than he was pushed. Was aiming scatter. Could be a setup? Unbelievable. This is the President of the United States. Okay, so I just want to, like, this is what we're talking about. This is a human fucking being bleeding out on the concrete while riot officers storm through at fucking 2 in the afternoon, after curfew, by the way. So a lot of people are very rightfully upset. How could the President of the United States be so crazy? Well, I've got reasoning. The Democratic mayor of the city of Buffalo said the same fucking thing. Remember when everyone's like, oh, we gotta vote. Police brutality. I've got a solution. Let's vote. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm scribbling on my piece of paper. I have just solved police brutality. I have voted, everybody. It's so... Oh, my God. I fucking hate this shit. Okay, so I got some highlighted text here to read of the Democratic mayor. The elderly Buffalo protester knocked to the ground by cops in a viral video that has become an international symbol of police brutality was an agitator. Oh, a white anarchist. Was he from out of state, perhaps? Oh my. Trying to spark up the crowd of people, the city's mayor said. I covered the actual video last week. It was probably one of the most offensive videos I've ever seen. And out of all nearly 500 of these above it all, I think that was the most offensive one that I've ever watched. I got extremely upset by that. So go watch that video if you want to see the reaction as it happened in real time. He was in the area after curfew. Oh, the curfew! Oh, as you can see, it's pitch black outside. He was out after curfew. The curfew, ladies. What would they think of the curfew? Well, I know that this is a city full of grown adults, but I said you have to be indoors by 1 in the afternoon. Why won't you listen to my curfew? It's so reasonable. I just want everyone to be inside at 2 p.m. I didn't pull these measures for the coronavirus pandemic. I let people die in the coronavirus. But protesting, oh, everybody, Daddy's got to tell you, your curfew, it's your bedtime. Fucking piece of shit. Curfews only exist to legitimize police brutality and violence. That is their purpose. They do nothing other than to give people a reason to go, well, he was out past the curfew. Yeah, he was outside at 1:30. I don't know exactly the fucking time, but if you can look at this photograph, right? Wow, it's after curfew, y'all. Look at the curfew, y'all. It's curfew, everybody. Yeah, I know it looks like it's literally fucking 9 a.m., but it's curfew. You can't be out after the curfew. Otherwise, we'll beat the shit out of you and try to kill you. Right? This shit is so offensive to the core of my being. He was in the area after curfew. One of the things that happened before was conflict among protesters, and there was a danger of fights breaking out. And police felt it was important to clear that scene for the safety of protest. Yeah, the safety of protesters. Let's try to kill a protester for the safety of protesters. That's that's the whole thing. Is these people are going to shoot you in the fucking arm and then say, "Oh, it's for your own good." What? You just shot me in the arm. How's that? Oh, do you want us to shoot you in the head? No. Well, take fucking getting shot. That's like the Joe Biden thing. We need to train them to aim for the leg, not the heart. What? We need to train them not to aim at all. We need to train them to get therapy and to get another job. Because cops are fucking weird, dude. They're freaks. Our residents in every section in the city of Buffalo will be protected. Except for that section, of course. Vowing police would also protect everybody who's peacefully protesting. So stupid. There's no such thing as a peaceful protest. Protesting is all about making those in power uncomfortable. You can't do that peacefully. I'm sorry. This whole idea of peaceful protests, okay, doesn't mean anything. If it did mean something, we would have had demilitarized the police 2 weeks ago. But they mean nothing, okay? That's the thing. It doesn't mean jack shit. And now you have the president of the United fucking States doing the same shit. And what are Democrats gonna do? What is Nancy Pelosi gonna do? Are you going to call out the Democratic mayor of Buffalo? No, you aren't. No, you aren't. So you can't say shit. You can't say jack fucking shit. And this is the guy, by the way. This is the guy. He has been a peace activist in this town for an extended period of time. Like, it's just like, what the hell, man? It's just, like, this is just like a nice guy. Like he's just a nice guy who, has been in the community for decades and has, helped, peaceful movements for decades. It's like he's just a nice dude. And now you have the President of the United States talking about how he's an Antifa organizer. It's so offensive. It really is. It's so goddamn fucking offensive. And of course, both parties, the exact fucking same. Both parties, they are the same. They are both racist, they are both authoritarian, and they both want to kill you for personal gain and profit. The sooner you understand that, the sooner we can actually get real Antifa organizers out there, okay? It's just, this fucking peaceful protests don't work. I'm sorry, they don't work. You can dedicate your entire life to peaceful protests. And at the end of it all, you will be assaulted, they will try to kill you, and then the President of the United States will call you an Antifa mastermind. You can spend your entire life advocating for nonviolence, and then, at the very end, you're nearly killed, and they blame you as if you're some violent agitator. Don't fucking fall for it. Don't waste your time, okay? There is no such thing as a peaceful protest. You cannot protest and be peaceful. Protesting requires making those in power uncomfortable. You cannot do that. I'm not saying it has to be violent. You can do non-violent protests, but peaceful protests? Come on, man. No such thing.